We return. It's the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. We are confident
Yes, absolutely.
that it's racing time. Lots of controversy, lots of checking, lots of making sure everyone is where they should be. Remember, there's a lot of prize money on the line for the winner of this, but also points in the FAI season. And all of our pilots, every position matters. Scoring points, trying to get to the World Championship, which is in Nam1 between the 6th and 9th of October this year. On our stage, ready to fight in the tournaments, Hyzen Kong from China in blue, Kim Tae-hoon from Korea in green, Thomas Pitmata from Australia in red, and Rikuto Nakazawa from Japan in blue. First and second stay in the tournament. Third and fourth will be eliminated.
자, 많이 기다렸습니다. 레이스 18경기입니다. 자, 블루 LED, 파란색 LED의 하이센콩 중국 선수고요. 그리고 녹색 LED의 김태훈 선수, 그리고 빨간색 LED의 토마스 빗마타 오스트레일리아 선수입니다. 그리고 노란색 LED의 리코토 나카자와 일본 선수입니다. 자, 18 레이스 시작합니다.
Time to race. Good start for all of our pilots. Red then moves up past everybody in the curve, gets a little bit caught out with the blue drone. That's Hyzen Kong into the wall. Hyzen Kong goes into the nets after colliding with Thomas Pitmata, and it is Thomas Pitmata who's the only one flying at the moment. Has to hesitate in the tunnel, but completes it, goes through and heads on his way towards the end of lap number one. The yellow drone is fighting back into the air just as Thomas gets nearby. They nearly come together on the split S. And Thomas is clean through the tunnel, a little bit low on the exit. Clean through the middle, but low on his route out. He's still alive, and he goes on to his third lap. The yellow drone of Rikuto Nakazawa from Japan has completed his lap and is making his way around. Hyzen Kong from China is still in the side netting. And Kim Tae-hoon from Korea is lost in the arena. We see the yellow drone of Nakazawa from Japan completing the hard 180 and through the start gate and finish gate. He finishes in a time of 1 minute, 0.3, and is getting some more laps in. So Thomas Pitmata from Australia finishes in a time of 47.3. Nakazawa 1 minute 15.8, very slow due to the problems earlier on, but saved the drone and saved his competition as he remains in. We lose Hyzen Kong and Kim Tae-hoon.
자, 이렇게 해서 18조 경기가 끝났습니다. 와, 완전 진짜 손에 땀을 쥐게 하는 경기였죠. 세 대가 동시에 부딪혀가지고 빨간색 드론만 살아남았다가 다시 노란색 드론이 살아나서 다음 경기로 진출하게 됐습니다. 진출자는 빨간색 LED의 오스트레일리아 선수죠. 토마스 빗마타, 그리고 노란색 LED의 리쿠토 나카자와 일본 선수가 다음 라운드로 진출하게 되었습니다. 자, 다음 경기는 레이스 19 선수입니다. 자, 첫 번째 파란색 LED의 차범준 선수, 그리고 녹색 LED의 에반 터너 미국 선수고요. 그리고 빨간색 LED의 유키 미츠야마 일본 선수고요. 그리고 노란색 LED의 김민찬 선수가 되겠습니다.
Well, that was a thrilling race to come back to. Now next up on stage, this is a mighty battle that we are about to have here. Nobody predicted that we would be seeing these pilots this soon in the tournament against each other in a potential elimination battle. Racing in blue, Cha Bojum from Korea. Racing in green, Evan Turner from the USA. In red, Yuki Matsuyama from Japan. And in yellow, Kim Min-chan from Korea, the #1 pilot in qualifying, finishing in clocking a lap time of less than 9 seconds, a whole second faster than anyone else can do it. But with technical problems earlier on, he's fighting for his life in the elimination zone.
자, 이번 조는 상당히 그 상위권 선수들이 포진하고 있습니다. 에반 터너, 그리고 유키 미츠야마, 그리고 김민찬 선수, 그리고 차범준 선수까지 포진하고 있는데요. 이 선수들이 원래 여기 있을 선수들이 아닌데 어떤 이유에 의해 가지고 루저 브라켓으로 내려왔지만은 여기서 그러나 3명이 다 올라갈 수는 없죠. 그러면 2명이 올라가게 되는데 여기서 4명 중에 2명만 올라가게 되겠습니다. 그러나 차범준 선수도 이게 뭐죠? 객관적으로는 실력이 초가 조금 느리지만 그래도 앞쪽의 선수들이 경쟁을 펼치다가 어떤 추락을 하거나 하면 또 기회를 잡을 수 있는 그런 찬스가 오게 되어 있습니다. 언제 게임이 끝날 때까지 끝난 게 아니기 때문에 끝까지 한번 지켜보시기 바랍니다.
Two of these pilots will get eliminated. Two of these pilots will carry on in the tournament. Evan Turner from the United States, 7th in qualifying. Kim Min Chan, 1st in qualifying. DRL World Champion.
Yes.
DCL World Champion in previous years. Kim is in yellow and Kim is in the lead. Then it's the blue drone of Cha Bomjun. Evan Turner in green has moved up into 2nd place. And the red drone of Matsuyama is getting wild in the tunnel. MCK goes into the lead, stays there for the moment. Fighting with the green drone of Turner. Kim and Turner. Turner ahead of Kim. Another drone goes down. It's the blue one of Cha. Kim and Turner looming to try and lap the red drone very soon. It's Kyle and then it's Turner in front of Kim. Turner and Kim corkscrewing it, both of them to the lead. Kim Min-chan just over Evan Turner. 9.8 seconds final lap. Kim beats Turner by 0.3 of a second. And Cha Bomjun just finishing their 3rd lap now will be eliminated from the tournament along with Yuki Matsuyama. Kim and Turner, we knew it would be good.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Evan is back now. Yeah. What a race! What a race!
MCK getting a 9.82 final lap there.
Yeah.
Averaging 10.9.
Right.
Evan Turner averaged 10.9 as well. He got a 10.3 on his final lap. They were both in the lead at different points of that 3rd lap then.
This is FFP racing, right?
That's it. This is why we do this. The
자,
best in the
여러분들
world.
지금 보신 게 진짜 FPV 레이싱이죠. 지금 에반 터너와 그 김민찬 선수의 1위의 각축전이 상당히 멋있었고요. 그리고 유키 선수랑 그 차범준 선수도 아주 멋진 경기를 펼쳐줬습니다.
So no technical problems for Kim Min-chan this time. He carries on.
Yes.
Flies with X-Blades Racing in the Drone Champions League. Flies as MCK FPV in the DRL, and he was the DRL World Champion this season. Evan Turner and Kim know each other extremely well from racing in the DRL and the Drone Champions League. They continue. Race number 20, moving on to the stage. Andrew Yap from Singapore will race in blue. Choi Won-kyun from Korea will race in green. Roland Ronto from Hungary, he'll race in red. And Kang Chang-hyun from Korea will race in yellow.
자, 20조 선수들을 소개하겠습니다. 1번 자리에 싱가포르에서 온 안드루 옙, 파란색 LED고요. 그리고 2번 자리에는 한국 선수입니다. 최원균 선수고요. 녹색 LED고요. 그리고 3번 자리에 빨간색 LED에 헝가리에서 온 로렌 런토. 그리고 4번 자리에는 대한민국 선수입니다. 강창현 선수입니다.
This one's a hard one to call.
예.
This one's a difficult one to judge who's going to stay in and who isn't here. Ronto had a good run earlier on. Yap was one of our best in qualifying yesterday. Andrew Yap, I said earlier on, he got 9 laps out of 9.
Yes,
and,
he did.
There was only 1 second between 8 of them.
Very
so he's
consistent.
very
yeah.
consistent. Kang Chang-hyun, I wasn't expecting to see. He was 5th in qualifying. Finds himself in the loser bracket after crashing out in his last race.
자, 20조 경기가 곧 펼쳐지겠습니다. 자, 강창현 선수가 예선 5위로 예선을 마쳤고요. 그리고 안드루옙은 예선에서 9경기에 9바퀴를 완주한 선수입니다. 그 초 차이가 아주 그 일정하게 1초 차이로 9바퀴를 다 돌았죠. 아주 그 일정한 실력을 갖고 있는 선수입니다.
Pilots are ready. Drones are on the block. Yap from Singapore in blue. Choi from Korea in green. Ronto from Hungary in red. Kang from Korea in yellow. Three coming together, a bit of a mid-air in the start gate. The blue drone of Yap stays well clear, but is currently down in last place. He moves into the tunnel, tries to gain on red and green, and is very close to doing so. Out in front, Kang currently in the lead.
자, 강창현 선수가 아주 많은 차이로 리드를 하고 있고 그 뒤를 이어서 녹색 LED. 자, 최원균 선수고요. 빨간색 LED가 다시 2등, 녹색 LED 떨어졌고요. 자, 빨간색 LED 2등, 파란색 LED. 안드루옙이 3위입니다. 현재로서는. 자, 1위로는 강창현 선수가 아주 무난하게 통과를 했고요. 말씀드리는 순간 녹색 LED 최원균 선수가 추락을 했네요. 자, 이렇게 해서 파란색 LED 안드루옙과 강창현 선수가 다음 라운드로 진출합니다. 예상한 대로 안드루옙 선수가 아주 일정한 실력을 갖고 있었기 때문에 이렇게 진출할 수 있는 기회를 잡은 것 같습니다. Very consistent pilot making the movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kang wins it for Korea, and Yap, behind at the beginning, just stayed in the race the whole time, managed to finish in second. Choi and Ronto had a bit of coming together. Ronto was going to qualify, was going to end up in second until that gate claimed him.
Yes, very difficult gate. This one.
He's inside the gate and having to be fished out of the actual middle of the electronics from it. Ronto from Hungary will be eliminated at this stage. Yap and Kang live on.
So that is why the consistency is very important in the FPV racing, right?
Yeah. Bit of a mid-air at the beginning again. 3 drones through the starting gate. A little bit of a clip between them, but all of them carried on from that point.
Yes. So
Wow.
the former rule was when we have a hit or a collision before the first gate, we should have a rerun. From the new rules, there is no rerun before the hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's changing.
Our competitor from Hungary bows out of the tournament now, but great racing from Ronto.
So next race is 21.
Race 21, yes.
So we need pepper. 자,
So, yeah, some pilots living on. Some pilots still haven't gone down into the losers bracket yet, the lower bracket as it's sometimes known. Some pilots on 2 wins out of 2, so they've still got both of their lives remaining. We need to know who's in the next battle.
Yes, I will ask. 자, 다음 조편성 좀 부탁드리겠습니다. 21조부터 조편성 좀 부탁드릴게요. After this, 17 race 17, it was very tense.
We should mention earlier on, yeah, race 17, that was a thriller as well.
Yeah,
Those some of those pilots
thrill.
eliminated. Now we wait to see who comes for the next race. It's like a mystery now.
Yeah, mystery.
We'll just commentate on whoever we get.
Maybe we will have the winner bracket.
I think we'll go back to the upper bracket. There's pilots who haven't had a loss yet.
We will take a short break. I think so.
Quick break, and then we'll continue. It won't
Yeah.
take long.
자, 지금 이제 많이 기다렸습니다. 조편성이 나왔어요. 다들 보셨죠? 자, 21레이스랑 22레이스를 이제 곧 시작할 건데요. 각 선수들은 LED와 프리퀀시를 주파수를 맞춰주시기 바랍니다. 자, 21조 선수를 소개합니다. 자, 1번 파란색 LED의 에반 터너, 녹색 LED의 쿠안첸코, 그리고 빨간색 LED의 토마스 빈마타, 그리고 노란색 LED의 앤드류 옙, 그리고 22레이스에는 와나퐁 타일랜드 선수고요. 그리고 김민찬 선수가 녹색 LED, 그리고 빨간색 LED가 강창현 선수, 그리고 노란색 LED가 리코토 나카자와 선수가 되겠습니다.
Our next stage of our lower bracket elimination round of the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. Fighting to stay in the tournament, this next heat will feature Evan Turner from the USA, Quan Chen Ko from Chinese Taipei, Thomas Bitmata from Australia, and Andrew Yap from Singapore. Please make your way to the pilot area and get ready for our next race.
자, 레이스 21의 선수들이 이동을 하고 있는 것으로 보입니다. 자, 21 레이스 선수들을 한 번 더 소개하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 1번 레인에 파란색 LED의 에반 터너, 그리고 녹색 LED 2번 레인에 쿠안첸코, 그리고 3번 레인에 토마스 빈마타 선수고요. 4번 레인에 안드류 옙 선수입니다. This it has Evan Turner and Thomas Binmata, and most consistent pilot that we have the Andrew Yap and Kuanchenko.
Evan, you're in this. So the pilots for the next two heats. Evan Turner from the USA to the stage. Quan Chen Ko from Chinese Taipei to the stage. Thomas Bitmata from Australia to the stage. And Andrew Yap from Singapore, please come to the stage.
Next race 22. Milk FPV, the Min-chan Kim, Chang Hyun-gang, Rikuto Nakazawa. Please bring your car to the pilot area.
Next one, get ready.
Okay, race 22. Milk FPV, Min-chan Kim, Chang Hyun-gang, Rikuto Nakazawa. Pilots, please being prepared and bring your quad to the pilot area. We will have 2 races consecutively. Race 21, race 22. 자, 지금 이제 21레이스와 22레이스를 위해서 각 선수들이 각 레인에 맞는 LED 컬러랑 그리고 주파수를 지금 바꾸고 있습니다. The pilot needs to change his or her the LED colors and then there's a frequency for the next race.
And our pilots arrive on stage after having gone through pilot check-in.
Kwanchenko is the first guy on the stage.
I like it.
Yes.
He wins.
We'll see, we'll see.
That's it. First one on stage wins.
Yeah. The
That's
next
the race
one.
now.
Who's the next one?
Yeah.
Who's the next one? Evan Turner.
Evan Turner second. Okay,
Right,
MCK
okay.
is a bit later on.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
That's
First-
it.
That's
Two-
it.
two-
We're
two
just
pilots.
racing you onto stage now. The first ones who are ready, that's it.
Race is a race, right?
Yeah. First 2 to sit down. It's like musical chairs. All right, so it will be Evan Turner, Heads Up FPV from the USA, racing in blue. Quan Chenko from Chinese Taipei, racing in green. Thomas Pitmata from Australia, racing in red. And Andrew Yap from Singapore, he'll be racing in yellow.
Thomas Mimata is a very consistent pilot as well, right? And Andrew Yap.
I've been very impressed with Andrew.
Mhm. Evan Turner is no doubt he's fast.
Thomas Pitmata is getting a little bit quicker all the time. He didn't have his best in qualifying, and yet he still managed to be 12th, I think. And burnt at least one drone. Okay, we have our drones. Turner, Go, Pitmata, and Yap. To stay in the competition, you must win or be second. A little bit of an arming issue, maybe, for Andrew Yap. Drone flashing on and off might just be the LEDs.
Andrew Yap's code has been flashing all the way.
That's true, yes.
Yes.
He played it very safe earlier on and it worked out for him. I don't think you can afford to play it safe now. Quan Chengo. Possibly having to check on stage. Yep. Yap's losing video now.
That is why the judge is stopping. All right, power cycle. Power cycle, yeah. Yeah, clean view now.
That looks much nicer. Okay, everybody's got good video.
Oh, yeah. Again.
Turner from the USA in blue. Chenko in Taipei in green. Bitmata from Australia in red. Yap from Singapore in yellow. And it's blue, red, green, and yellow in that order through to start gate. The blue drone, Evan Turner leading the pack. Then it's Thomas Bitmata, then Chenko, and then Yap. And moving up into third place. Yap and Bitmata side by side onto the second lap.
Yap
And
is
Yap
down.
smashes it.
Oh, yeah,
and Evan Turner is down. The red drone of Thomas Bitmata is out in the lead, and Turner's been passed by Kwan Chenko. Turner will be eliminated if he doesn't get into a fight, and his drone instead smashes itself to pieces in the recovery. And Bitmata takes a bounce but keeps the lead. Bitmata lost in the tunnel. Corkscrewing nicely, it is Kwan Chenko who finishes alongside him. They are 1 and 2. Evan Turner is eliminated. And lying in the middle of the track, and Andrew Yap's drone is in pieces after it hit part of the curve on the start of the lap and splintered out of Korea.
Okay, Andrew Yaps is the first, crash is eliminated.
His only crash. Oh, that's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
All right.
I've been enjoying his racing, but it's going to come to an end, I'm afraid.
All right, the next race is race 22. Here is I have race 23 and race 24. The Paulos are race 23 is Jacob Cabres from 미국. English and Korean.
Capobres.
Jacob Capobres 미국 선수고요. 그리고 2번 레인에 유하준 선수 녹색 LED입니다. 준비해 주세요. 그리고 이민서 선수가 빨간색 LED고요. 그리고 4번에 노란색 LED의 유키 하시모토 선수입니다. 레이스 24번에는요. 1번 레인의 파란색 LED의 카나타 타카노 선수고요. 녹색 LED의 루소 킬리안, 그리고 3번 레인의 빨간색 LED의 김민재 선수입니다. 그리고 4번 레인에는 또 한국 선수죠. 노란색 LED의 장현진 선수입니다.
Bitmata and Co. progress from heat number 21. 43 seconds dead for Thomas Bitmata. Kwan Chenko just a few tenths behind him. Our next elimination race, Wanraya Wanapong Milk FPV from Thailand in blue. Kim Min Chan from Korea in green. Kang Chang-hon from Korea in red, and Rikutu Nakazawa from Japan in yellow. We just lost our number 7 seed, Evan Turner. MCK has had some clean and quick flights so far. He can't afford to play this one safe. He's going to need to get in the front and stay there, I think, which is exactly how he likes to race anyway. Wanapong in blue, Kim in green, Kang in red, Nakazawa in yellow. And MCK gets away in front, and Kang is close behind him. Then it's Nakazawa and Wanapong currently in 4th place. Kim corkscrews red hanging on to him. Kang giving Kim a good race out in front. Kim with a 10.1 and half a second behind for Kang. Kim takes a massive hit in the tunnel but keeps the drone alive and is lapping Nakazawa. Kim did that at a 9.9. He can afford to throttle back and play it safe, but he's not going to do that. MCK finishes this at a blistering time of 31.2. Kang Chang-yen progresses 1.1 seconds behind Kim. Wanraya Wanapong has smashed their drone out of the arena. And Rikutu Nakazawa splinters the last gate but one and is on fire in the gate.
Fire again.
The yellow drone is in the gate and smoking away. Kim finished that in a time of 31.2, averaging 10 seconds. Amazing speed.
Very consistent, and yeah, he just flew enough to win, not to push the limit. He doesn't need to that, right?
Let's just point out, Thomas Pittmatter in the previous heat, he won that heat with lots of mistakes from everybody in 43 seconds.
Yes.
And Kim finished these 3 laps in 31.2.
2 seconds.
12 seconds faster in the race. 4 seconds a lap.
Right.
Ridiculous speed. If he's, that's what he does. Kang, though, Kang coming through, only 1.1 seconds slower than him. I gotta say, Kang Chang-hyun, that is a brilliant fly.
He got 5th place in the qualification round.
Yeah. And that was tremendous flying, but sadly we're gonna lose Monraya Wanapong and Rikutu Nakazawa. They're going to bow out at this stage. So that's our next 2 elimination races done. Now we're going to revisit the upper brackets soon.
Winner bracket.
Winner bracket, which we haven't seen for a while now. These pilots have had about 2 hours of rest
Wow.
while we've been going through the kind of more brutal side of the bracket.
So I'm afraid they lost their stream. How can I say that? Stream or some keep? I think they need
Sleep
to.
or kip, is that what you say?
Yeah, something that they
A
need
rest.
to keep flying, but he has too much rest.
No, that's true, yes. Yes, they can't keep flying. There's nowhere practice. There's nowhere. There was a practice session for earlier for everybody, but you can't use that during the race. So you're right. They've possibly rested a little bit too long. They need to keep it ready, keep on fire, keep ready to go. Heat number 23. These pilots have not come 3rd or 4th yet. These pilots have all been 1st or 2nd so far. Jacob Capobres from the USA will be in blue. Yu Hajun from Korea will be in green. Lee Min-shup from Korea will be in red. And Japan's Yuki Hashimoto will be in yellow. This is a tight heat.
Yes, I agree. 자, 오케이. 레이스 23 선수를 소개하겠습니다. 1번 레인에는 제이콥 카퍼브레스 미국 선수고요. 그리고 2번 레인에는 한국 선수 유하준 선수입니다. 그리고 3번 레인에 빨간색 유하준 선수는 녹색이고요. 빨간색 LED에 이민서 선수입니다. 그리고 노란색 LED에 일본에서 온 요키 하시모토 선수입니다. 그 레이스 24 선수들도 준비해 주십시오. 레이스 24의 1번 레인에는 카타나 타카노 일본 선수고요. 2번 레인에는 루소 켈리안, 그리고 3번 레인은 빨간색 LED의 김민재 선수고요. 4번 레인은 노란색 LED의 장현진 선수입니다.
Yes, those pilots to get ready, please, for heat number 24. Kanata Takano, Killian Rousseau, Min Jae Kim, and Jan Haingjun. Please get ready for heat number 24. Onto our stage. Come on, pilots for heat 23. Jacob Capobres out of the USA, flying very well earlier on. Yu Hajun from Korea will be racing in green, excellent pilot. Lee Min-shup from Korea will be in red and was 6th fastest in qualifying, excellent flying from them. And Hashimoto from Japan, I think, was 4th.
Yes.
So we've got some real stars from yesterday's qualification.
So this is winner bracket. Even though they lose this bracket, they have another chance to the loser bracket. Yeah. 자, 이번 선수들은 승자조이기 때문에 근데 아주 빠른 선수들만 모여 있어요. 근데 여기서 만약에 지더라도 다시 패자조에 가서 다시 올라갈 수 있기 때문에 크게 뭐 부담을 가지지 않을 수 있습니다. 물론 뭐 여기서 통과해서 바로 다음 승자조에 가서 기다리면 더 좋겠죠.
So yes, Yushi Hashimoto was 4th. Min-seo Lee was 6th in qualifying. Jacob Capobres was 9th. And Yu Ha-jun was 16th. So we've got 3 pilots in the top 10 of yesterday's qualification in this race.
자, 이번 조에는 10위권 안에 있는 선수가 3명이나 포진하고 있고요. 그렇다고 해서 유하준 선수가 느린 선수는 아닙니다. 유하준 선수는 예선에서 16등을 했지만 뭐 대등하게 펼칠 수 있는 실력을 가지고 있습니다. 아주 박진감이 넘치는 경기가 펼쳐질 것으로 예상이 됩니다. 자, 경기 시작합니다.
And we are away! And a blue drone goes down in the tunnel. That's Jacob Capopres early in the race in the curve. Lee currently leading over Hashimoto in first and second. We've lost the green drone of Ju Ha-yun as well. That is dead to the world. Lee corkscrewing extremely tight. That was brilliant technical flying by the red drone of Lee Min-seo. Into the tunnel they fly as straight as you like. Excellent work and a tight corkscrew again. Hashimoto tries to keep on with them. But Lee has finished in a time of 33.6 and 37.2 for Hashimoto. They continue their record of being in the top two.
In this race there, the pilots is very even speed. That's why they had some mid-air. So I think the Jacob Capopres had the mid-air, so he is suffering some controlling. So that is why he crashed the gate. And I can see that what happened to the Yu Ha-jun, but we have only Lee Min-seo and Yuki Hashimoto.
Yeah. Yu Ha-jun crashed out on the first lap as well. That's all I saw.
I think there's a mid-air.
Yeah.
Jacob and Ha-jun had the mid-air.
I think it was in the second of the gates that make up our curve on the opposite side of the circuit near our wonderful audience here.
자, 이렇게 해서 23조 경기가 끝났고요. 아주 그 선수들의 성적이 말해주듯이 아주 비슷한 경기를 펼치다가 세 번째, 네 번째 게이트에서 한번 그 공중 충돌이 있었던 걸로 보입니다. 이렇게 해서 이민서 선수와 유키 하시모토 선수가 다시 승자 브라켓으로 올라갔고요. 제이콥 카퍼브레스와 그리고 유아준 선수는 패자 브라켓으로 내려가서 다시 한 번 더 기회를 가질 수 있게 되었습니다. 자, 넥스트 레이스. 자, 다음 레이스를 알려드리겠습니다. 넥스트 레이스는 레이스 24 1번 레인의 카타나 타카노 선수, 2번 레인의 루소 킬리안, 3번 레인의 김민재, 4번 레인의 장현진 선수가 되겠습니다.
Heat number 24, Kanato Takano from Japan in blue. Kylian Rousseau from France in green. Kim Min-jae from Korea in red, and Jang Hoi-jun from Korea in yellow onto the stage. So in the upper bracket, the pilots who haven't yet come third or fourth, Kim Min-jae is the highest seed. He was the second fastest seed. He is the FAI reigning men's world champion from last year's season. Looking to defend that this October in Namwon at the World Drone Racing Championship. Would love to get a win here today in front of his home crowd as well. Very famous racer, Kim Min-jae, has won international races. Flown with many teams in the Drone Champions League, now flying for X-Blades Racing. Just 14 years of age, Kim Min-jae, and a real role model for the sport as well. Absolutely lovely guy. Kylian Rousseau knows him very well too. They both fly for X-Blades. Takano from Japan in blue. Rousseau from France in green. Kim from Korea in red. Jang from Korea in yellow.
자, 24번째 레이스 시작합니다.
The red drone, Kim, second in qualifying. The green drone, Rousseau, third in qualifying. Expected to be tight. And we're all getting away. The yellow one is down. That is Jang Hoi-jun of Korea, is buried in the curve. Green, blue, and red all in the tunnel at the same time. Kylian, Rousseau, and Min-jae Kim fighting now in the split S, and the reverse S is good by both of them. And Kim is still behind Rousseau, at least for now. Kim in front of Rousseau, into the curve, lap number 3. Kim in red, Rousseau in green. Kim is disappearing through the tunnel and corkscrewing excellently and will come across the line in a brilliant time.
Kim and Rousseau.
Kim in 33.3, Rousseau 1 second behind him, and Takano only 1 second behind that in third. Takano will drop to the losers bracket, but what a race!
So nice. The Kylian Rousseau lead some lead, and the Min-jae tried to take over the first, so he made it. And anyway, the first and second place will, to go to the next race. So now we have Kim Min-jae and Lucio Killian to the next race.
Yes, Kanata Takano from Japan will now drop down to the losers bracket, having lost a race by coming in third. Fourth place is Jang Hae-jin, who we lost very early in a near mid-air in the middle of the curve. That's a couple of races now, HJ, where we've lost a drone right out of the start, come out of the blocks, go through the red start gate, then you do a right-hand turn and swing through a left-hand sweeping tunnel, this curve that we have. There's a couple of drones getting lost in there right at the beginning. So, I think we'll be taking a very short break while we get ready for who's up next.
자, 거기 명단 주세요. 명단 주세요. 박 과장님, 명단 주세요.
Yep, I think we'll take a short break.
Yes. 다음 레이스는 25 레이스부터는 지금부터 한 20분 쉬었다가 진행하도록 하겠습니다. Hi guys, pilot, attention boys, we'll have a 20 minutes break and we'll start the 25 race. From the 25 race, we will be in 20 minutes. Thank you. 심판진의 컴퓨터가 업데이트를 하고 있는 관계로서 4시 30분부터 경기가 시작되도록 하겠습니다. As judge's laptop is now updating. Microsoft wrote updating now, so they need time. All right, that you can see that the result on the wall over there. Race 25, blue LED, Ha-Jun Yu, and green LED, Thomas Bitmata, and red LED, Chang Hyun-gang, and yellow LED, Jang Hyun-jin. And race 26, blue LED, Kanata Takano from Japan, and green LED, Min-chan Kim from Korea, and red LED, Kwon Chen-ko from the Chinese Taipei, and yellow LED, Jacob Capobres from USA. So between two race, 25 and 26, there will be 27 race, and race 28, red LED, Yuki Hashimoto from Japan, blue LED. Oh, there is some mistake on the LED color, the different colors, right? So anyway, the lane 1, Yuki Hashimoto, lane 2, Min-seo Lee, lane 3, Min-jae Kim, lane 4, Luso Killian. So I will check the LED color of race 28, and I will inform you that the proper colors. So we will start race 25, 4:30. 자, 레이스 25 경기부터는 4시 반에 경기를 시작하겠습니다. 자, 각 그 조편성을 확인하시고 LED 컬러를 바꿔주시면 될 것 같아요. 저기 신승현 심판님 라이브 온 해주시면 될 것 같아요. 예. 자, 4시 반에 경기를 시작해야 되기 때문에 그리고 그 조편성도 좀 출력이 됐으면 좀 부탁드리겠습니다. 28경기부터는 KBS에서 아마 녹화를 하는 것으로 알고 있습니다. 28경기부터 5시부터 시작을 해야 되기 때문에 25, 26, 27경기를 30분 내에 마무리해야 되고 준비하는 시간이 필요하기 때문에 적어도 4시 50분에는 경기를 끝내야 됩니다. Okay, pilot, race 25. Hajun Yu of Korea, Thomas Bimata from Australia, Chang Yang-gan from the Korea, Hyun Jin-jang from Korea, and race 26. Katana Takano from Japan, and Min Chang-kim from Korea, Kwon Chenko from Taipei, and Jacob Kapobres from America. Please bring your car to the pilot waiting area. We'll start soon.
Here we are in Songdo Conventia in Incheon, Korea for the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. And we're getting to the later stages of our competition now. Soon we will know who our World Cup champion will be for 2023. There are 7 more races to go.
We have only 7 races now.
Only 7.
Okay. 자, 이제 대망의 우승자를 가리기 위해서는 7경기가 남아 있습니다. 자, 7경기 후에는 대망의 상금 1,000만 원과 500만 원, 300만 원, 200만 원을 가릴 선수들이 정해지겠죠. 자, 이 1, 2, 3, 4등에게는 그 남원에서 펼쳐지는 월드컵 파이널에 갈 수 있는 티켓이 주어지게 되어 있습니다.
So for heat number 25, pilots who have come 3rd or 4th in a race so far. And so everybody fighting to stay alive. It will be Ju Ha-jun from Korea, racing in blue. Thomas Bitmata from Australia will be racing in green. Kang Ha-jung-heng from Korea in red. And Jang Hae-jin from Korea in yellow. Of these pilots, Thomas Bitmata won his previous heat in a complete time of 43 seconds for 3 laps. Kang Chang-hyun from Korea won his in 32.3 seconds, 10 seconds quicker. So big difference in those pilots. Kang was chasing MCK when he did his time. We'll invite them onto our stage shortly. And then we'll see who can stay alive now. So we're getting into the late stages. As I say, a double elimination tournament. We consider losing a race to be coming in 3rd or 4th in a group of 4. So if you come in 3rd or 4th in a group of 4, that is 1 loss. If you do it again, that is your 2nd. You are eliminated. That's why it's a double elimination tournament. We started off with 64 pilots in yesterday's qualification. Had 3 big qualification rounds in front of a wonderful crowd here in Songdo, and with you joining us on YouTube. Thank you for that. Of those 64 pilots representing 13 countries in total, 32 of those pilots made it to today's action. 12 of the countries being represented here today. Sadly, we lost our Italian competitor yesterday. 32 pilots started. We are eliminating them 2 at a time now. We still have some pilots who haven't yet lost any race at all. These pilots have all lost, i.e. come 3rd or 4th in 1 race so far. So the pilots who come 3rd and 4th in this heat will be eliminated, and the other 2 will carry on a bit longer.
자, 이번 조는 그 루저 브라켓, 그러니까 패자조입니다. 패자조기 때문에 이번에 여기서 이제 3등 이하로 밀리게 되면은 다음 라운드로 진출할 수 없게끔 되죠. 그래서 레이스 25와 26은 패자조기 때문에 아주 신중을 기해서 비행을 해야 되고요. 여기서 이긴 4명이죠. 4명이 25조에 2명, 26조에 2명이 27조의 경기에 포진이 되게 됩니다. 28조는 이미 승자가 4명이 포진해 있고요. 27조 경기가 끝나면 28조 경기가 진행됩니다.
So you from Korea in blue, Bitmata from Australia in green, Kang from Korea in red, Jang from Korea in yellow. And it's a solid start and no collisions in the curve. We're all still alive, although the yellow drone of Jang has gone into the netting at the end of the course and is hanging there for the rest of the race. Jang is going to be out unless they can free that up. Bitmata, on the other hand, with some chasing to do as he's down in third. Kang currently in the lead. The red drone from Korea racing nicely. And the blue drone from Yu is through the tunnel with Bitmata on his tail. Bitmata trying to catch him. We go to the third lap. It looks like it'll be Kang from Korea who's going to get the win, and he does here. And Bitmata is catching, and Bitmata is pushing, and Bitmata is down. And Yu Ha-jun from Korea gets second place.
What a race and between the Ha-jun and Bitmata.
Oh, Bitmata was catching him and caught him and went into the tunnel in front of him and didn't come out the other end. The 5 gates in front of us, this deadly tunnel that raises up in the middle and steeply drops on its descent. Really tricky for the pilots. It's claimed a lot of them. Unfortunately, Australia's Thomas Bitmata loses to it here.
Okay, the catch of the Ha-jun, the Bitmata increasing his speed too much, and he lost the timing to the pitch down, so he just hit the gate. 자, 유아준 선수가 2위로 다음 라운드에 진출했고요. 그리고 강창현 선수가 1위로 진출했습니다. 토마스 빗마타 선수가 유아준 선수를 잡기 위해서 속도를 올리는 가운데에서 이렇게 고도를 올렸다가 내려가는데 거기서 속도가 너무 빨랐어요. 그래서 한번 선회를 하고 다시 만회하기 위해서 속도를 올리다 보니까 부딪히면서 유아준 선수를 따라갈 수 없게 되었습니다.
Jang Ha-jun left that very early, very sadly. Made it out of the starting gate along with everybody else, all clean into the curve. Okay there as well, but completely overshot at the end of the curve and went straight into the end netting. Haven't seen anybody hit that part before. You've got to do a hard left and you go into what we call a split S and then a reverse split S before a big sharp turn into the tunnel. Thomas Bitmata with the big smile on his face as he usually does. Always happy to see him racing. He's happily waving a 3-armed quad at us. There should be 4. You can bring it. Come on, Thomas, bring it up. I can't keep him away, you know. Thomas Bitmata from Australia, and what's left of that? That looks a bit painful.
It's not quite the same as what it used to be, eh? It's a little bit more dynamic.
You're pioneering tricopter racing.
Yeah, bringing it back, right? From all the way from 2011. Gee, I think that's
That long? No, that's like a century ago or something. Thomas, commiserations, you're out now, but you've had a good time here in Korea.
Yeah, it's been really good, and that last race was absolutely nuts. A stacked heat, so we knew we had to send a little mid-air at the start and just overpushed a little bit, but really, really good race. So thank you very much for having me, Karma and the FAI. It's been a pleasure.
Let's get our next heat into the air. Sadly, Thomas, that was your last one, but I'll see you again soon, I know. Yeah, you want the big radio thing. Or leave it with me, I don't mind having it. Heat number 26, another deadly do-or-die race. Kanata Takano from Japan is setting up in blue. Kim Min-chan from Korea getting ready in green. Kwan Chang-ko from Chinese Taipei is preparing in red. And Jacob Capobrez from the USA in yellow.
자, 레이스 26 선수를 소개하겠습니다. 1번 레인 파란색 LED의 카타나 타카노 일본 선수고요. 그리고 녹색 LED의 대한민국 선수입니다. 김민찬 선수입니다. 그리고 빨간색 LED의 쿠안첸코 대만 선수고요. 그리고 노란색 LED의 제이콥 카퍼브레스 미국 선수입니다. 이렇게 4명의 선수가 다음 라운드 27 레이스를 위해서 경기를 펼치도록 하겠습니다.
So Kang won in a time of 31.7 just now. MCK earlier won a 31.2. That's total time for the 3 laps. Expect this to be fast. And our track is just being cleared and our quads go onto their starting blocks.
Now we have all video on.
Jacob Capobre's got a little bit of a video issue, but I think that's getting cleaned up now by his spotter.
Okay, Jake has some issue now.
Just trying to make Jake's video better. He flies as Jake Hammer, part of the Quad Force One American drone racing team in the Drone Champions League. And I want to give a shout out here, and we've been praising the community, HJ. That's Evan Turner, who's spotting for him and helping him. A pilot from America who has been eliminated in the last round.
Yes.
He's out of the competition. He's still helping out on stage with his fellow countrymen. That's exactly what our sport is all about.
Oh, green alley is down.
That
Green-
is MCK.
Oh my God.
Buried. So quick, but done. Goggles are off. He leaves. He's out. Blue is in the lead. That's Kanata Takano from Japan in second place at the moment. It's the yellow drone of Jacob Capobres. He'll be going through, and it is caught by Kwan Junko of Chinese Taipei. Takano from Japan through the tunnel, nice and quick, nice and steady. Good corkscrewing, and he's heading to the end of his lap now. Capobres still with some clear space between him and Janko, who's in third, the winner of this. Takano out in front. Kanata Takano in a time of 35.2. Jake Capobres from America hangs on in 38.5 in second place. Chenko from Taipei will be eliminated, as will MCK. What a tournament he's had. The best performances we've seen and some crashes.
So we have Jake and
Takano.
Takano and Jake, alright? 자, 이번 경기의 그 다음 라운드 진출자는 제이크 선수와 그리고 일본 선수 카타나 선수가 되겠습니다. 카나타 선수요. 이제 곧
Wow.
27조의 선수는 유아준 선수와 그리고 강창현 선수 그리고 제이콥 카퍼브레스 앤 카타나 타카노 선수가 27조의 선수가 되겠습니다.
Wow.
We don't expect that, right?
Min-Chan Kim, two-time Drone Champions League world champion with his team X-Blades Racing. The DRL Drone Racing League world champion this year. Leaves us at this stage with only a few races left, but he's been eliminated from FAI Korea's Drone Racing World Cup. Many people think he's the #1 pilot in the world. He's the only pilot who broke 9 seconds. Nobody has come anywhere close to even getting 9 seconds, let alone under it. He's got the fastest lap of the tournament, but he is finished at this stage.
이번 예선 경기에서 아주 탁월한 실력을 보였던 김희찬 선수가 아쉽게 추락을 했지만 김희찬 선수의 기록을 근접할 수 있는 친구는 없었습니다. 김희찬 선수가 예선에서 보여줬던 8초대의 기록은 어느 선수들도 근처에 갈 수가 없었고요. 아쉽게 다음 라운드로 진출하는 데는 실패를 했네요. 는 25, 26 경기 이거 경기 승자 지금 경기 승자가 있어야 돼. 28이야 이거. 안 했어 아직.
저희 지금 다시 추첨할 시간이 되었습니다. 응모권 다 넣어주셨을 텐데요. 아까 제가 말씀드린 것처럼 지금 응모권을 두 개 추첨해서 국제선 하나, 국내선 하나 이렇게 추첨할 예정입니다. 하나는 제주항공, 제주항공, 국제선 항공권이고요.
I know who is it. You know who is it.
죄송합니다. 제가 저희 위원장님께 이거 드렸는데 우선은 저희 FIA, FAI 국제항공연맹 스포츠 국가위원장님 그래서 언론인이 추천을 해주도록 하겠습니다.
자, 27조 선수들 알려드리겠습니다. 1번 레인의 유아준 선수, 2번 레인의 강창현 선수, 3번 레인의 카나 타카노 선수, 4번 레인의 제이콥 카포브레스 선수입니다. Here is race 27. Race 27. Blue LED, Yu Ha-jun from Korea. Green LED, Changhyun Kang from Korea. Red LED, Kana Takano from Japan. Yellow LED, Jacob Capabres from USA. Please be prepared for next race. We'll do soon. Check your frequency and LED colors and bring your quads to the pilot waiting area, please. Okay, here is one more. Race 27. Blue LED, Hajun Yu from Korea. Green LED, Chang Young Kang from Korea. Red LED, Kana Takano from Japan. Yellow LED, Jacob Capabres from USA. 자, 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 결승전이 끝나면 4장의 항공권을 추첨을 할 겁니다. 시상식 끝나고 4장의 항공권을 추첨할 예정입니다. 아직까지 추첨을 응모하지 않으신 분들은 남원시 부스에 가셔가지고 응모하시면 유효합니다. 지금 응모하지 않으신 분들은 지금 바로 남원시 부스로 가셔서 응모권을 한 2장을 써서요. 한 장은 응모를 하시고 한 장은 증명용으로 가지고 계셨다가 추첨에 당첨되시면 보여주시면 됩니다.
We continue here at the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. We're into race 27 out of 31, so we're getting very close to finding out who will be our World Cup champion. The next match, the next heat, between 4 pilots who've all got 1 loss to their name, so it's another chance to fight and stay in the competition. Yoo Ha-jun from Korea will be in blue. Kang Chang-hyun from Korea in green. Kana Takano from Japan will be in red. And Jacob Capabres from USA will be in yellow.
자, 31경기 중에서 이제 27번째 경기까지 왔습니다. 이제 4경기, 5경기군요. 5경기 남겨두고 있습니다. 자, 27조 선수를 한 번 더 소개하겠습니다. 파란색 LED의 한국 선수입니다. 유화준 선수, 그리고 녹색 LED의 한국 선수 강창현 선수, 그리고 빨간색 LED의 일본 선수입니다. 카나 타카노 선수고요. 그리고 4번째 노란색 LED의 미국 선수입니다. 제이콥 카포브레스 선수입니다.
Not many pilots left now, HJ. We started off with 64 from 13 countries. 2 more going to leave us at this stage. 2 Korean pilots in this battle, along with Japan and USA. Yu from Korea in blue. Kang from Korea in green. Takano of Japan in red, Capobres of the USA, Capobres from the USA in yellow. Quads on starting blocks. Goggles up at the moment. Pilots waiting for the word to get into position. The race after this, still featuring pilots who haven't lost a race yet. Absolutely stacked, but we'll get to that in due time unless you want to call them to the stage. So Heat 28 pilots, please be ready for your battle, but Heat 27 is upon us. Green and blue get ahead of yellow and red. Out of the block, and yellow goes back to complete the curve and stays safe and stays flying. Currently in the lead is Kang from Korea, and then the red drone belongs to Takano of Japan, and Capobres goes skyward and goes from third to fourth. Yu from Korea still in third. The blue drone with some catching up to do. Kang out in the front, then it's Takano, then it's Yu and Capobres. The blue one of Yu is skywards, but just about keeping it going. The green one from Kang is over the finish line, along with the red one of Takano. They will progress, and Capobres from the USA is third. Heijun Yu's drone disappears in a splinter of acrylic and gate. Big hole, big smash here, right in the central raised part of the tunnel. Heijun Yu will need to fish a blue quad out of there. Takano, great racing, 35 seconds is a good time, but not as quick as Yu and Kang, who are the ones who will stay alive.
자, 이렇게 해서 27초 경기가 끝났습니다. 1위로 강창현 선수, 그리고 2위에는 다카노 선수, 일본 선수가 다음 루저 브라켓으로 진출하였습니다. 27조 선수들은 28조에서 떨어진 선수들과 한 번 더 경기를 펼쳐서 결승 경기에 가도록 되겠습니다. 즉 28조는 한 번도 진 적이 없는 선수들이 경기를 펼치게 되어 있습니다. 레이스 28 선수들은 한 번도 지지 않았기 때문에 한 번 진다고 해도 또 다시 한 번 더 기회가 있습니다. So race 28 pilots are blue LED, Yuki Hashimoto from Japan. Green LED, Min-seo Lee from Korea. Red LED, Min-jae Kim from Korea. Yellow LED, Lu So-kylian from France. Pilots, please bring your quads to the pilot area.
So yes, this Heat 28 featuring 4 pilots who still haven't lost a race. The ones with their dream very much alive of being the World Cup champion. Hashimoto, Lee, Kim, and Russo to the stage, please. So our pilots are in their check-in area as we wait for them to get ready to race. Japan, France, and 2 of your Korean pilots will be racing in Heat 28 to 31.
자, 레이스 28번째 레이스가 곧 펼쳐질 것이고요. 레이스 28 선수 중에 2명이 결승전으로 31번째 경기로 바로 가게 되죠. 맞나요? 27? 20 아니군요. 한 번 더 있군요. 그렇죠. (28) 레이스에 2명이 다음 라운드로 가고요. 2명은 다시 한 번 더 루즈 브라켓으로 갈 수 있는 기회가 남아 있기 때문에 한 번 더 경기를 펼칠 수 있습니다. We have a 31? Really?
I believe.
30 or 31?
31, because you have
Alright.
32 competitors in a double elimination. I think you have 31 races.
Alright.
If you've got 4 in each group. Let me give you some numbers. That's right. Yuki Hashimoto's last heat, they finished in 37.2. Lee Min-seo finished in 33.6. Kim Min-jae, 33.3. Killian Rousseau, 34.3. 3 of our pilots just finished within a second of each other. Hashimoto just a little bit further behind. This could be very close. No one gets eliminated from this race. It's the upper bracket. All of these pilots still have 2 lives.
자, 이번 조는 상당히 비슷비슷한 선수들이 포진되어 있습니다. 물론 위너 브라켓 승자조에서 계속 경기를 펼쳐왔기 때문에 이 선수들의 초 차이는 1초 차이도 나지 않기 때문에 사실적으로 1초 차이면 좀 많이 나긴 해요. 1초 차이가 한 2, 30m 정도 차이가 나는데 그래도 초로 봤을 때는 2, 30m면 한 번만 실수하면 그냥 50m 정도 훅 빠지기 때문에 어느 선수가 다음 라운드로 진출할지 예상하기 상당히 힘든 선수들이 포진되어 있습니다.
These pilots, Kim Min-jae was second fastest on qualifying day yesterday. Killian Rousseau, he was third. Yuki Hashimoto, he was fourth. Lee Min-seo, he was sixth.
Oh, really?
4 of the top 6 pilots on our qualifying day yesterday, all now going head-to-head today.
2등, 3등, 4등, 6등 선수가 지금 포진되어 있네요. 예선 성적. 오케이, 2등, 3등, 4등, 6등입니다. 김민재 선수가 예전에서 2등을 하였고요. 그리고 루소 킬리안이 3등, 그리고 일본 내내 유키 하시모토 선수가 4등, 그리고 이미서 선수가 6등에 했습니다. 아주 근소한 차이기 때문에 자, 땀을 쥐는 경기가 펼쳐질 것으로 예상이 됩니다. 28조 경기 시작합니다.
Hashimoto from Japan in blue, Yi from Korea in green, Kim from Korea in red, Rousseau from France in yellow. And it's green, red, yellow and blue in that order out of the start gate through the curve, and they're all still flying, but red has slipped past green. That's Kim overtaking Lee, and Kim starting to pull away from Lee now. Big slam from one of the rear drones in the tunnel, but everyone's still flying. Red, then green, Kim, then Lee. Hashimoto goes down on the last part of the turn into the corkscrew, recovers it from there, but currently in 4th place ahead of him, Killian Rousseau, ahead of everybody. It's Min-jae Kim across the line in a brilliant time.
2 Koreans made it!
Kim Min-jae in a 30.9, Lee Min-seo in a 31.9. Kim breaks the 10-second barrier, the first one to do it today, and still be in the tournament. Killian Rousseau 3rd, Yuki Hashimoto 4th. They're not eliminated, but they have lost one of their 2 lives.
자, 이렇게 해서 28조 경기 보셨죠? 아주 근소한 차이로 1초 차이는 2, 30m인데 그게 미터로는 길지만은 초로서는 아주 그만큼 이제 드론이 빠르다는 얘기죠. 이렇게 해서 1위로 다음 라운드로 김민재 선수 그리고 이미서 선수가 다음 라운드로 2 한국 선수가 다른 외국 선수들과 붙어서 다음 라운드로 진출했습니다. 하지만 이번 조에서 탈락이 아니죠. 이번 조에서 3위, 4위를 한 유키 하시모토 선수와 루소 킬리안은 또 루저 브라켓으로 가서 다시 한 번 더 결승으로 갈 수 있는 기회를 잡을 수 있게 되었습니다.
Kim Min-jae breaking 10 seconds.
Yes.
Love to see it.
It's been, yeah, I think it's the first time to the tournament, like double elimination under the 10 seconds,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So,
MCK might have gotten under 10 seconds earlier today,
I'll let today, yeah.
but he's out.
Yeah. Anyway,
Min-jae gets a 9.8. That's his fastest time yet.
why don't we bring the Minjae to the interview in Korea?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Great.
Min-jae.
Min-jae.
He can stand. He can stand.
He can say.
자, 이번 라운드에서 아주 그 예선에서는 이렇게 선수들이 가장 빠르게 경기를 밀어붙일 수 있지만 이게 퀄리파이에 가면은 이길 수 있을 만큼만 날리기 때문에 그렇게 빠르게 날릴 수 없었어요. 근데 이번에 초가 9초 8을 끊으면서 아주 좋은 기록과 아주 컨시스턴트라는데 영어로 아주 일정한 아주 유지가 좋은 그런 비행을 보여줬습니다. 김민재 선수 이제 앞으로 이제 2경기가 남았는데 어때? 기분이 좀 어때요?
일단 혼자 너무 흥분해서 빨리 날리다가 박을 걸 생각했는데 운이 좋게 박진 않았고요. 이제 앞으로 결승전 남았으니까 결승전 잘 치를 수 있도록 계속 집중해서 날리도록 하겠습니다.
오늘 컨디션은 어때요?
좋아요. 최고예요.
컨디션이 좋다고 합니다. 알겠습니다. 결승전에 한 번 더 인터뷰 하도록 하겠습니다. And 지금 이제 다음 29조 경기는 20분 후에 경기를 소개하도록 하겠습니다. Next race 28 will be start in 20 minutes. So
29.
we have 29. 29 race will be start in 20 minutes. So we have a short break, 20 minutes break. 4시 20분에 레이스 29 경기가 펼쳐질 것입니다. 자, 레이스 29 선수들을 호명하겠습니다. 자, 1번 레인에 루소 킬리안, 그리고 2번 레인에 강창현, 3번 레인에 카나 타카노, 4번 레인에 유키 하시모토. Alright, guys, attention please. Race 29 will start 4:20. So the pilot race 29, the blue LED Luso Kilian from France, and green LED Chang Yang-gang from Korea, red LED Kana Takano from Japan, yellow LED Yuki Hashimoto from Japan. Police pilots, bring your quads to the pilot area now, please. Race 29, blue LED, Russo Kilian, green LED, Chang Yang-kang, red LED, Kana Takano, yellow LED, Yuki Hashimoto. My name spell is wrong. It's okay though. J-U-N-G, but it's okay though. J-O-N-G, K-U-N-G-U-N. No, it's not okay. That's J-U-N-G. 자, 이렇게 해서 이제 두 경기가 남아 있습니다. We have only two races, not 31. 30 is a final, I believe.
I heard 31 was the final.
Right. Let's see.
It's getting tight. Not many competitors left here in the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. We are into our next elimination match. 4 pilots, all with 1 loss. A second loss will see them eliminated from the tournament. They're getting ready for Heat 29 now. It will feature Kilian Russo, two-time Drone Champions League world champion with his Team X-Blades Racing. He'll be racing in blue. Kang Chang-hyun from Korea with the best race time of these four pilots, 31.3 seconds. Watch for him in green. Kanata Takano, my apologies, Kanata Takano from Japan had a time of 35.7 earlier on. That'll put him right in the middle of this one. He'll be in red. And Yuki Hashimoto from Japan will be flying in yellow.
자, 29조 선수들 한 번 더 소개해드리도록 하겠습니다. 파란색 LED의 루소 켈리안 프랑스 선수고요. 그리고 강창현 선수가 2번 자리에 녹색, 초록색 LED입니다. 그리고 빨간색 LED의 카나타 타카노 선수가 빨간색 LED고요. 노란색 LED의 유키 하시모토 선수가 자리를 하고 있습니다.
So France, Korea and two Japanese pilots in this elimination round. Russo, as I say, a two-time Drone Champions League world champion. And of these pilots, fastest in qualifying by a comfortable distance. Finds himself in a double elimination situation after going up and narrowly losing out to two incredible pilots earlier on. It took Min Jae Kim to stop him. And Lee Min She. They haven't lost a race yet. Away we go, green and blue in the midair. Kang and Russo coming together, and Russo manages to recover from that and get into the lead. Hashimoto from Japan in second place behind Russo of France, and the red drone of Takano from Japan still in the race. Kang from Korea down in lap number 1 and staying there. Russo crosses the line, goes on lap number 2. Hashimoto crashes, goes from second to third. It's Takano out of the lead. Russo corkscrewing ahead of him. Russo crosses the line. Kana Takano is in second.
Blue and red. 루소 킬리안 선수와 카나타 타카노 선수가 결승전으로 진출하였습니다.
So another thrilling race.
강력한 우승 후보 중에 한 명이었던 강창현 선수가 게이트에 부딪히면서 아쉽게 탈락하고 말았네요. 루소 킬리안 선수, 프랑스 선수와 일본 선수인 카나타 타카노 선수가 결승으로 진출하게 되었습니다. 자, 이렇게 되면 두 명의 한국 선수와 한 명의 프랑스 선수 그리고 한 명의 일본 선수가 결승에서 격돌을 펼치도록 하겠습니다.
Kanata Takano comes in second. Killian Russo comes in first. That keeps them in the tournament.
All right, we'll have a final and 550.
550,
Uh-huh.
the final.
Final 550.
It's looking like that final will feature Lee Min She from Korea, Kim Min Jae from Korea, Killian Russo from France, and Kanata Takano from Japan. Join us at 5:50 for the final.
자, 결승 경기는 이민서, 김민재, 루소 켈리안, 카나타 타카노 선수가 5시 50분에 결승전을 펼치도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright. 자, 결승전에 올라온 선수들은 선수 대기석으로 와주시면 되겠습니다. 잠시 인터뷰를 진행하고 그리고 50분에 결승 경기를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. Palace are in final. Please welcome to the stage for the interview. Before we start final.
here at the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. It is time for our grand final! Four competitors, HJ, who've been racing and giving us brilliant action all day today and throughout qualification yesterday. One of these pilots will be the FAI Drone Racing World Cup champion. It could be from Japan, Katana Takami. How are you feeling for this final?
I'm so nervous. Yeah.
You have raced so well all day. Everybody has been very impressed. You feel good?
Yeah.
You can do this?
It's the best. Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the audience who've been supporting us all day?
Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck.
자, 2023년도 FAI 월드컵 코리아 대망의 결승전에 진출한 대한민국 선수의 중에 한 명, 이미서 선수입니다. 자, 이미서 선수의 소감을 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
사실 오늘 금요일부터 손가락이 잘 풀리지 않은 것 같아가지고 자신이 없었는데 운이라면 운이고 실력이라면 실력으로 결승까지 오게 돼서 정말 기쁘고 후회 없이 경기하고 가고 싶습니다.
Good luck. 자, 여기 또 자랑스러운 대한민국의 한 명입니다. 2023년 대한민국 FPV 레이싱 월드컵 결승 진출자 김민재 선수의 소감을 한번 들어보도록 하겠습니다.
일단 제일 처음으로 저를 스폰해주시는 스폰서분들과 저와 같이 연습장을 항상 다니던 부모님들한테 정말 감사드리고요. 한국에서 이렇게 멋진 대회를 열어주신 우리 대회 관계자분들도 정말 감사드리고 세계적인 선수들과 결승자들을 같이 하게 돼서 정말 영광이에요.
나한테도 감사해야 되는 거 아니야?
Of course.
And completing our lineup for the grand final, all the way from France, Kylian Rousseau, two-time Drone Champions League world champion with X-Blades, recent winner of the World Drone Cup as well. Kylian, how are you feeling?
Very stressful, but I think I can get this, and they know who I am, and I'm gonna show you. And I'm on their head.
You know who he is, and he is going to show you. That's what Kylian is here for. I love the confidence. You've been in high pressure situations. You've won world championship titles. This is a one race only. No second chances. 3 laps. How'd you feel?
It's very short. I have to push really hard, I know. But I will do it.
Is there anything you want to say to the many people who've been supporting us here?
Support the league, everyone.
All right, it's time for our grand final!
자, 잠시 후에 2023년 대한민국 FPV 레이싱 월드컵 결승 경기를 시작합니다.
One race, 3 laps, one champion!
자, 더 이상 물러설 곳이 없습니다. 2023년 대한민국 FPV 레이싱 월드컵 파이널 경기를 잠시 후에 시작하겠습니다.
In blue, Kana Tasano from Japan. In green, Lee Min-shu from Korea. In red, Kim Min-jae from Korea. And in yellow, Kylian Rousseau from France.
자, 박수 한번 부탁드립니다.
Pilots are on stage. Goggles are down. Come and get it, pilots! Let's go racing for the title of the Korea Drone Racing World Cup champion!
자, 숨죽이는 순간입니다. 이제 음악 꺼주시고요. 자, 결승 경기를 숨죽여서 한번 지켜보도록 하겠습니다.
And it's a solid start for Lee out into the front. Oh, Min-Jae Kim is down so early. Killian Rousseau putting on the chase for Takano. We've lost Min-Jae Lee, we've lost Min-Jae Kim. It's Japan against France. Killian Rousseau in the lead now over Kana Takano. Corkscrews nicely, goes on to lap number 3. It's Killian Rousseau with a slight lead. The yellow drone from France. Reverse split S is gorgeous. The line through the tunnel is great. The blue drone is coming from Takano.
down! Oh, everybody's down!
On the last set of turns at the halfway
Takano finished.
Russo is down, and it looks like Kana Takano will be your champion from Japan.
Wow!
Brutal final rounds. Min-Jae Kim, the favorite, crashed out early. Lee Min-Seo was in the lead for a while. We lost them too. Killian Rousseau was in the lead until the final turn.
I'm very curious what happened to the Min-Se and the Min-Jae. Maybe they did have a collision each other.
Yeah. Kana Takano's flown so well all weekend, flew consistently well in that final. Wasn't in the lead until Killian crashed. But now in the center of the track, everybody celebrates him. Your champion, Kanata Takano! Japan, Kanata Takano wins the 2023 FAI Korea Drone Racing World Cup. Killian Rousseau second. Lee Min-Seo will be third, and Kim Min-Jae will be fourth.
We need to take a look about who is the third and fourth, because the fourth flying is a decision from the judge.
Yes, whoever made it further around the course, that's how those positions will be settled. Looking at it, I think Kim Min-Jae was the first to crash. I'm not sure where Lee Min-Seo crashed in relation to them to know whether he got further or not. Killian Rousseau had the rest of the race until the final turn. Kanata Takano, nervous, he said on stage,
Yes, he did.
wins it.
He said he's nervous.
And in front of us, all the other pilots congratulating him here. Such good flying from him. Not the quickest pilot we've seen all weekend. Not the fastest lap times. That's still MCK and Min-Jae as well. But Takano Katano, it's about staying to the end. It's about a double elimination bracket. You've got to make it all the way to the end. Don't lose. The win and the title is his.
Yes. The Min-Se and Min-Jae has no crash at all through the double eliminations. But first crash is eliminated.
Yes, that's so harsh. I know how tough that is. Kim Min-Jae looks pretty disappointed with that, and that's understandable why after his brilliant weekend that he's had. But Kanata Takano
Here's a new champion.
is the new champion. So there will be a prize giving in a little while with a lot of prize money to give out as well.
Okay, first place will be around $80,000. Around.
8,000.
Oh, sorry. The $80 is huge.
80,000
is huge.
is huge.
Sorry.
8,000.
8,000. I'm Korean. This is not my tongue. Right? But not my tongue. All right. Anyway, 8,000. And second place will be 4,200 something. 4,200 something. and third place will be 2,600, and fourth place will be 1,700.
Good maths. Well
Yeah,
done.
good math. Because
It sounds better in won. Though, right? In
Yeah,
Korean
won
won,
is
it sounds much
Huge,
better. Yeah.
huge.
Korean won.
What's the first place? $8,000 in
In
Korean won.
Korean, okay, say that 10 billion. 10 million won.
10 million won!
10 million
I
won.
would like that prize in cash.
Yeah, cash
please.
in dollar.
Dollars. Yeah, in dollars. 10
$10 million.
10
No,
million.
10 million won.
10 million won. I'd still like to see
Yeah,
that
you
in
just
cash.
calculate easily, just eliminate the 3 digits.
10 million won to our
Yeah,
champion. I hope you've
yes.
got that right and they're not giving out too much money. I see Lix FPV on YouTube chat is thinking 80k. Yes, please. BMS Web. Yes, it's been a fantastic tournament. Summer Spin Matter doing well for you guys. But celebrations in our pilot area now for young Katana Takano. Commiserations to the other pilots, but congratulations to everybody for giving us such a great final and a brilliant day of racing today and qualifying yesterday. And HJ, what a pleasure it is to get everybody back and racing in real life again.
Yeah, we finally, we started last year, 2020, one of the World Cup we had, and nowadays, more countries,
Yes.
more people, and more race will be happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
And talking of more races, keep an eye on the FAI's website to know how the rest of this year's FAI World Drone Racing Championship progresses. In Korea, the next stop of the FAI is in August, when we will be racing in Namwon and returning to Namwon for the 6th to the 9th of October, which is where the FAI Drone Racing World Championship Finals will be held.
Yes.
These pilots all scoring points for their qualification for that here as well. Min Jae Kim will be looking to defend and retain his World Championship title in Namwon. Maximum points today, of course, going to Kanata Takano. I'm checking around to see how we're getting on with the prize-giving preparations.
Yeah, we'll start. We're supposed to start at 6 p.m. in Korean time. So let's say that.
Yeah. So I think we will
Yes.
just stop for a moment before we get to there.
Yes, we need a short break and we'll be back.
Short break and then we'll be back. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching and enjoying us here on YouTube and in Seongdo Convention Center. Don't go anywhere, we'll be back in just a moment.